Hey everyone, Eric from Tokyo Coffee here, trying a new format, trying to answer some questions about coffee in Japan, about life in Japan, and any questions you might have about either of them. First question I got is from Skydoki. They ask, hey, I just found your channel today, love what you have up so far. My question is, do you happen to have a good list of coffee shops in Tokyo that open before 11? Love to know, thanks. Many people in Japan think of coffee the same way that people in other countries think of as tea time. It's kind of a late morning pick-me-up or early afternoon treat. Because of that, a lot of cafes tend to open around 11 or after 10. Some of them even open at noon. That being said, there are a handful of really spectacular cafes that open earlier than 10. Let me tell you a few of my favorites. Starting with cafes that open at 8, there's Fuglen in Shibuya. Now Fuglen is a spectacular shop that is Norwegian in aesthetic and Norwegian in their roast style. Totally out of this world. Awesome place to go and hang out. Iki Espresso in the Kiyosumi area opens at 8. Perch Coffee by Woodberry Coffee Roasters just outside of Shibuya is a grab-and-go coffee stand, also opens at 8. The Blue Bottles, which you'll find all over the place, open at 8 as well. Now on to coffee shops that open at 9. One of my favorite coffee shops right near the Shibuya crossings is About Life Coffee Roasters. They open at 9. If you want to see a really beautiful shop, do yourself a favor and visit Nem Coffee Espresso. They're in Minato, which is a little bit outside of Shibuya. Glitch Coffee and Roasters also opens at 9, and they're in Jibocho, which is a really cool area if you're scouting for some used books. Obscura Laboratory, cool name, opens at 9, and they are near the Sangenjaya station. They're a coffee stand kind of idea, so if you're doing a grab-and-go scenario, you might want to go there. Woodberry Coffee Roasters, one of my favorites, has 2 locations. One in Yoga, which is a really cool town, a little bit more gritty than some of your flashier areas of Tokyo, and they open at 9. Their Shibuya shop opens at 8:30, and it's a little bit away from the station, but it's stellar. It's beautiful. Last but not least, Fuglen Asakusa is a really cool shop. They open at 9, and they're near some of the coolest sites in Tokyo, including some beautiful temples and pagodas. All right, that's it for that question. I'm sure there's a lot more that open at 10, but those are a few of my favorites. Next question is from Pedro Santa Clara. Pedro asks if I could recommend a coffee subscription service from Japan that delivers to abroad. Now, truth of the matter is that specialty coffee is pretty steep to some of our Western standards. I don't know too many subscription services, but I do know one that will give you a broad variety of beans from all over Japan in a really cool presentation. They'll teach you about the roasters, they'll keep you excited about the product, and they'll give you the story behind the coffee. I'd recommend Kurasu as a subscription service. They give you coffee from all throughout Japan, they give you the story behind the roaster, and they are reasonable. They also are really cool Instagram to follow, and if you're ever in Kyoto, they have a cool cafe there. All right, that's it for today. If you have any more questions about coffee in Japan or life in Japan, shoot them my way. Happy to answer them. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, whatever. Thank you.